I'm just keen to get an understanding of the advantages that agency offers for OEMs and dealers, but particularly given that if the price is set, the whole idea is that it's a good customer experience. So this whole idea of haggling is gone, and then transparency on the trade-in. So therefore, you're not going to get post-purchase dissonance that I got a worse deal than my friend down the road. I therefore feel inferior. I'm not as good a negotiator, and I feel like I've just been hard done by it. So I'm keen to understand is what are the advantages that it offers for the OEM and also for the dealer?
Mark, as anybody in the motor industry will know, OEMs have hammered on about the customer experience that is inconsistent with the promises of the relevant brand, and the fact that the OEM has masses of customer information and seldom does anything with it. We've heard that customer information is gold. But of course, if gold remains in its raw state as ore, there's little that one can do with it. So the idea is to refine customer information and use it to best advantage, not only for the OEM, but also for the customer. And let's just stick with the OEM. The conversion to agency allows the OEM to provide a consistent, modern customer experience. And by modern, I mean customers don't necessarily always want to go into dealerships anymore. They want to interact online, especially during COVID. It became more and more apparent that customers were becoming familiar with shopping online, be it for clothing or groceries. If we look around the world, in the United States, in the UK, many customers are now purchasing vehicles online. As most customers start this car buying journey online, the customer will have access to all of the NSC's new car stock and with very clear pricing. That, if nothing else, is attractive to customers. Of course, it's attractive to OEMs who don't want to enter into that debate with customers as to whether they've got a good deal or don't have a good deal. Once the OEM has converted to agency and built up a bit of a history, then the OEM itself has the opportunity to order what I would call appropriate stock, and not necessarily a broad range of stock, which then has to be sold at a discount because customers don't necessarily want to purchase that particular vehicle, maybe the vehicle that's been inappropriately spec'd. And it allows then the OEM to reduce the total inventory in order to have a faster stock turnover. And of course, that would lead to lower costs for stock holding. As far as the customer interactions are concerned, the NSC now has the ability to recognize customer interactions with itself, the NSC as the retailer, using customer data that they have accumulated, and obviously to ensure that through monitoring and follow-up, that the customer doesn't lose interest along that customer journey. You may have heard from OEMs, they're very concerned that they have customers contacting dealers and then dealers not following up with the contact. And now the ball sits fairly and squarely with the NSC as the retailer to follow up with the customer, obviously through the dealer, but by the way, also directly with the customer, if the customer so wishes. And then, of course, the OEM, as far as remarketing is concerned, has one sales system now and allows processes to be more efficient, allows the NSC in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, to interact very specifically with one or more customers, if they so wish, with regard to remarketing activities. And then, of course, bottom line for the OEM, there has to be a positive business case for the OEM.